readout device, or DRO for short, is a great referencing tool you can use to produce accurate and precise cuts into your workpiece. In this video, we're going to show you how to use it correctly. The DRO device on the lathe has two axes of measure, the x-axis and the z-axis. The x-axis moves across the face of the workpiece and is controlled from the crossfeed crank. Now, the x-axis denotes the diameter of the workpiece. So as you move into the workpiece, your diameter decreases. As you move out of the workpiece, your diameter increases. Now, it's a little bit different for the z-axis. Z-axis is parallel to the workpiece. So if I move away from the workpiece, the number should increase. However, it doesn't, it decreases. Moving it towards the workpiece increases the number. This is a little unconventional, but it's something you're going to need to know when you're referencing your workpiece. So both of these axes are actually referenced using the tip of your workpiece. For example, if you want to set the diameter of your workpiece, you use the set mode in the DRO, which is already there. You press the orange button next to the X, and you type in your desired or measured diameter. Now, same goes for the Z direction. If you want the more convenient way to set the number to 0 specifically, you can change the mode so that it is in 0. Then, this time when you press the button corresponding to the axis, it'll automatically zero it for you. So now we're going to show you how to set the reference point on the workpiece itself. We're going to start by zeroing the z-axis. To zero the z-axis, you need to skim or face the end of your workpiece. Now I know you haven't learned how to face or turn, but we're going to show you that in a later video. When you're facing and turning, you want to make sure that you don't move your tool bit away from the workpiece itself. Otherwise, when you zero it, your reference point is going to be off. So after you've done the cut, make sure you leave the tool bit resting on the face that you just cut. Now if you come in and take a closer look, we'll show you how it's done. So, now that we've referenced the z-axis, we're going to do the same for the x-axis. It's quite simple. We need to skim or turn the side of the workpiece, or diameter. Now, although you haven't learned turning yet, you will in a later video, so don't worry about it too much. When you're done turning the workpiece itself, and you have a nice flat surface, you want to make sure you don't move the tool in the x direction. That way, when you reference it, it's perfectly true. Now you have two options when referencing the workpiece in the x direction. You can either set it to 0, like we did the Z, and when you're machining, it'll tell you how much of a step you're taking into the workpiece. Or you have the option of measuring your workpiece's diameter and putting it into the DRO. This way, when you're machining, you know the actual diameter of your workpiece. So now if you come in closer, we're going to take a nice look. So now that you know how the DRO works, you will be able to make precise and accurate cuts into your workpiece with confidence.